Hey y'all, I'm Chantel. This is my furry companion Krieg. I work 4 days a week. I have alopecia areata, and we live in a van. We live in a badass, fierce ass Chevy G20 van by the name of Snickerdoodle. Yeah, we just out here living a life, living a dream. We hope you enjoy our channel. Welcome to me, Snick, and Krieg. It's me, Snick, and Krieg. Whoop, whoop. It's me, Snick, and Krieg. Here are some ways to keep warm in a van, and here are some ways that I keep warm in a van. Number one is insulation. Insulation is key if you want to retain heat. Insulation is key if you want to retain heat. You will lose heat if your van is not insulated. Most people do this at the beginning of their conversion. Mine, I found out, is not fully insulated because there are areas where I can feel air getting through. If you did not insulate your van in the beginning, there's still ways to do it, at the stage that you're at now. I have tried to fill the gaps with different things. I mean, if the gap is not too big, you can fill these gaps in with caulking. I use some fabric. I have some shirts, some sweatpants I stuffed in different holes that are in my van. When I feel that air is coming through by the windows, I stuff clothing on the sides. Also, I added a wool blanket, those blankets that you would use when you're moving. So I have a wool blanket behind my front seats, and I have the blackout curtains behind my seats to add more insulation. In the front cab area, I will feel air coming through down by the pedals. And so, like if you have a laundry bag, put your laundry bag over there. I cover it with extra blankets because I feel a lot of the air coming through from pretty much the front of the van. But yeah, number one is insulate. Wherever you feel air at, try to keep it out. Try to fill those gaps as much as possible. I even have a hole in the side, in my door, one of my doors. So I have it stuffed with a sock. Also, where the doors close, air gets through the crack. So I have it stuffed with different things. Even the back here, I have that stuff with the garbage bag. I balled it up and everything and shoved it in between. So I do my best to insulate as best I can. I advise you to do the same. Number two is layer up. Layer up. I suggest you get you some fleece pajamas. To me, those are the best. Fleece pajamas, long johns, thermals, things like that, and layer up. Here's one of my pajama tops. Got it from Walmart. It's fleece. It keeps me really warm. I have the fleece pajama pants. I wear those as well. I wear wool socks. Sleep in socks. I sleep in my robe. So I layer up real good. Along with the fleece pajamas, you want to sleep in a robe. With me, I have nothing's covering my neck, and so my neck will also be cold. So this thing just comes in handy. Once again, this is fleece. This is a fleece hood. I've been having it for so long, I don't know where I got it, but I will put this over my head. So that keeps my neck warm. It keeps my face warm. I mean, it'll have your nose out. Anyways, get you one of these if you don't have one. So yeah, I bundle up. I also have the hand warmers. So some nights I put those in my socks to keep my feet warm. You actually should have some type of power source. I have a 300 watt power source. I have also a 1000 watt Jackery because I use a tiny little heater. I would suggest not buying this heater. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Do not buy this heater. It eats up too much power. But it was only 10 bucks. I needed some heat. And this is what I have. That little heater. It's a little ceramic heater. Also, when I get out of my bed, like if you don't have carpet, get you a carpet. You'll find that out really soon. Like I stepped out of my bed onto this cold floor and I was like, oh hell no. We gotta do something about this. So get you an area rug, cover the floor. So I got a rug. Also, you want to, just like you layer up your body, you wanna have blankets. You wanna have sleeping bags. I sleep under a sleeping bag. This is that mummy sleeping bag. And then I sleep up under this thick, cozy zebra print blanket. And that's all I sleep up underneath. And it's been, like in the 30s that I've been surviving. Krieg, like all he need is this like green jacket, this green army jacket, and he good. But me, I need a whole lot more. And if y'all like me, I'm sure some of these tips will come in handy. I have a bunch of blankets too, so if it ever gets to where all the things that I'm naming is not enough, I can get underneath another blanket or two. I got plenty of blankets. I got some throws up there if I need that. So yeah, that's it with the blankets. Thermoses. If you have a thermos, get you a thermos. You can fill it up with hot water for free at the stores where the gas stations are. Fill it up with hot water. At night, you will have hot water in the morning also to wash up with. Feels good, when you wake up and the vehicle is cold, but when you can just turn your little heater on, get your space warm, and you can also pour you some hot water in a bowl if you don't have running water and wipe your face down. I've also at night poured some hot water into another container, like my magic bullet cup. I poured some hot water in here and I've laid down with it. Had it underneath the blankets with me and it's warmed me up. So we talked about the thermos that keeps hot water. We talked about electrical. You definitely need a power source so you can use a space heater or something. Hats, fleece hoods, blankets, layering up, and insulating your vehicle as best you can. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Hopefully this has helped you to survive in a van. I forgot to tell you guys that I sleep in gloves as well. I found a pair of gloves and I cut the fingertips off so that I can still use my phone at night. That's the gap where my doors meet and the air seeps through. That carpet keeps the air out. That's the wool blanket that I told you guys separates my cab from my living space. That's the blankets over my steering wheel. And that's me all bundled up in my hood and my robe.